What up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Collector's Domain. It's your boy, Joseph here, bringing to you another TCG review. Today we're going to be taking a look at MTG's brand new Secret Lair Drop series, Omg Kitties. This just came in the mail today. I'm super stoked. We picked up a couple of these. We picked up one for ourselves, and we picked up a couple others. Here are a few of them for the shop. We've got this. We've got Serum Visions, and we've got Kaleidoscope Killers. We've got a bunch of them up on the store, up on our eBay store. Links to that down below. If you want to pick yourself up one of these, and because these are actually not available anymore, these are part of the Secret Lair series that MTG has just released, where they are re-releasing new cards, old cards, so they're reprints with new artwork on them, and they actually have chase cards inside of them. So today we're going to be taking a look at Omg Kitties. Lots of kitties in this one. We're only going to be opening one for my personal collection. I would like it to open up 4 of them so I could have a full playset of whatever's in here. Actually, I think there's like 6 kitties in this one. Maybe 6 cards in there. So 6 sets, 6 cards to be a full set, but whatever. We'll just do one for now, see how that goes. I really would like to keep these sealed as much as possible, but we are looking for some chase cards in here. So let's just take this open right there. So once that seal is broken, this is no longer a sealed product. Normally these shippers are just, protective sleeves, but this actually has the product inside of it, and once it's open, you have access to everything. It's not sealed anymore. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. We usually do different videos on here, board game related stuff, TCG related things, mostly Pokemon. We've been expanding out to Yu-Gi-Oh! More recently Magic, and this is what really got me back into into the series. It's the Secret Lair. Very cool stuff in these packs. I love the art on these, so that's why I made sure to pick up. I tried to pick up one of everything. I wish I'd gotten the 7-pack for one for each of the days that was released, but I missed that sale, so I had to pick them up individually. Missing out on saving like $30, but I did get most of them, all the ones that I liked. And this one just came in today, which is interesting because I thought this came out after Kaleidoscope Killers, and I'm not sure where my Kaleidoscope Killers shipment is, and I got maybe 20 of those coming in for the shop. I'm only going to keep one, but here we go. This is a beautiful box. It's like a satin finish to it, and it's got nice embossed gold foil on there, so very cool. And it's got Omg Kitties on the side. But yeah, this is unusual for the channel. Usually like doing booster pack openings. Hopefully expanding out to Magic. So I thought this would be a good time to start doing this. So here we go. On the inside, we're going to get 6 unique cards, 6 kitty cards. Very cool. And at the bottom, we have a chase card. But let's take a quick look at what we got here. So in here, it's in a little blister, and that's a lot of cards in there for $29, I believe this is what. Oh no, I think this was maybe 40. So it's pretty expensive for these reprints specifically. I think it only totals out to be, if you were to collect these cards individually, I think it would be about 20 something bucks. But I just love the artwork so much, so I had to go ahead and scoop a set up for myself. Okay, open that up. Oh, we got the cards. I like to save this one just because the packaging is so nice on this set. So in the Secret Lair series, you're going to know exactly what cards you get in the set, but there's one card in the back that's a chase, and this time around it is the Stained Glass Planeswalkers. I'm not sure which set or if it's a particular set they're coming from, but it was a little surprised that Wizards dropped on the day that these were released or went up for sale. So here we go. We've got Leonin Warleader, very cool. Creature, Cat Soldier, 4/4. 2 and 2. It's got a 4-drop on him. This is Regal Caracal, creature cat, very cool. All foil in this set. Now Bitter Blossom, I missed that one. Super upset about that one. So I'd like to get my hands on those eventually. But those looked gorgeous, and they weren't full art. They weren't foils, but they were still really nice alternate arts on there. But you were basically paying $40 for one card and a couple tokens, which did create a panoramic kind of picture. And it was beautiful, so pretty upset. I'm going to have to find a way to get those and the Winter Wonderlands. Quasali Slingers, that's cool. A Rabo Roar of the World. Legendary creature. Can use this as a commander. Tempted to use that. Probably crap. Mirror Weatherlight Duelist, another legendary creature. Cat Warrior. So this just came in the mail today. Super psyched about these. I opened the mail and there's the best card in the set, in my opinion. It is a cat token. Non-hollow on that one. But that is beautiful artwork. Love it. And another cat token right there with lifelink. 1/1. Pretty cool stuff. So there you go. Nice little spread. I'm going to be putting these in the binder. Not sure when I'm going to actually use them in play yet, but really nice piece of bling. And in the back here, glued to the bottom, we've got a Planeswalker. And this time around, we've got a Johnny. A lot of people seem to be getting a Johnny out of the Omg Kitties, so maybe he is a more common amongst them. The algorithm hasn't quite been figured out yet, but yeah, there's a Johnny. Creatures you control have vigilance. Legendary Planeswalker. Very cool. Love the artwork. It's our first one. The last one we got was Ashiok, so she's in the binder somewhere. But yeah, that's a quick little recap of what's in here. Just a quick little video just to show off Magic's new series, which I hope they continue. It's really cool to get access to alternate artwork cards and reprints of stuff. The Kaleidoscope Killers is probably my second favorite, and the favorite one that I have so far is definitely Serum Visions. So can't wait to get more of these in the mail. Thought I'd just share this real quick with you guys. Yeah, next up is probably a couple dual decks and commander decks that we picked up for the channel. And we've been checking out Card Kingdom stuff, the battle decks. So let me just show that off real quick. How do I make room for this? Sorry, this is kind of just a random video I'm putting together because got a lot of new Magic stuff. And I'd like to show it off. Sorry, cat tokens. You're going to take a sidestep right there. And from Card Kingdom, thanks to Lair and Community for introducing me to them, because now I actually went ham because me and Jen have gotten into Magic, and now we have picked up their battle decks, and we have 9 of them here. So very cool little product that Magic releases every once in a while. They have so many of these battle decks, which is cool. It's just a bunch of common cards that they slap together themselves, that they design, and just a bunch of common cards that put together create some kind of thematic deck. Very cool. Definitely won't stand well against other standard decks. I'm not even sure what format these cards fall into. They're all over the place, but they are just lovely. Like Spider Spawning, we played with that one, so he's just milling your own deck to get spider spawns out onto the field as much as possible. Jen tried overwhelming me with them, but I was playing Green Giants, and that was another cool deck. Just a lot of ramp and proliferation going on in that deck, so that was fun. Putting these two, pitting them against each other was a lot of fun. Blacking versus green. Let's see. Now they're 60 card decks. Snow White. Haven't got a chance to play with this one. Really want to play with that. I just like the flavor that's with them. That goes with these. That's built around these. They include some tokens in the back. Really cool, unique ones from Card Kingdom that they created themselves, I believe. Enchantress Blossom. There are so many. Like, there were pages and pages of these that I wasn't able to actually check up on myself. Let's just show which ones I have, and then I'll show you which ones we actually played with. Black Metal. It's a really neat little product that they design. They throw in this little, like, protective card case, little cheapo ones, but they feel good. And stacked all together like this, they look really great. So yeah, this is a great way. I don't know. We were so happy when we picked these up. Real nice introduction into Magic. We haven't played since, like, high school. And it's just great. Genesis Rampage. So it's a really nice way to see, to slowly introduce ourselves back into the world of Magic and what it has to offer, and get to see some of the old stuff. This one has a lot of proliferation. This was a crazy one. Growbots. Fun deck. Blue and black. Very nice. Only picked up a couple. There was like a ton in there, and we only got a couple of them. But this is going to keep us busy for a while until we can actually get some more and get used to it. And then we can start introducing ourselves to our local game shops and playing with them. Right now, I'm a little intimidated, so these are a great way for us to practice at home. And picked up some spin downs. Nothing much. And they threw in a couple tokens. Cat tokens. So very cool. Food tokens. Here we go. Card Kingdom. There you go. Shout out to you guys. Love your product. Can't wait to pick up more from you guys. What else? We got a bunch of dual decks. We've got Might versus Mind over here. I hear this is probably one of the crappier ones in the set, in the dual deck line, but I didn't quite feel right opening up Is It versus Golgari or Tybalt versus Jace. Is it Jace? No, I think it's Sorin. Sorin versus Tybalt. I didn't feel right opening those. Try to respect the source material, because opening those up and playing with those, I feel like we wouldn't get a good idea of what's really good and what's not. So we're trying to start off with these basic decks over here. We'll start building up towards Mind versus Might. Although, honestly, I think the battle decks are probably going to stand up better in terms of cohesiveness rather than Mind versus Might. I hear this is a pretty weak one. What else? We've got, in terms of Magic, we've got 2019 Commanders coming in. I've picked up the Anthology collection, Anthology 1 and 2, so we're going ham with Magic. We just really like the artwork and the lore and just the whole world building around it. It's very different from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon. I'd definitely say more complicated than Pokemon, but not quite as complicated as Yu-Gi-Oh! So, very neat product. Let's go through one of the decks real quick. So this is kind of a random video. It started off as a Secret Lair Drop, but now it's quickly going into a Card Kingdom unboxing. We played with Robots, so this one is cool. And look at that. That's cool. They give you these tokens. Very cool. I'm pretty sure they designed these themselves. Here's another one, a Goat, 01. Cool. And everyone is, you just pick it up at random. That's what we do, and we just battle it against each other just to see how it goes. And so far, they've had pretty good power balance. So we got Grim Affliction, we've got Soul Diviner. I don't know if any of these cards are good, but we're seeing them in play, which is really nice. Thrumming Bird. We got Islands, got the little swamps. Scoutship Plunderer, Demir Guild Gates. Guild Gates apparently are trash, but that's okay. Spread of the Sickness, Contentious Plan. Very cool stuff. Like, really just common stuff, but just, you know, for somebody that's been out of Magic for so darn long, this just feels cool. Getting back into it, seeing stuff. Just a bunch of different stuff. Like, across these different decks, I'm not seeing too many, you know, duplicates besides the manas, but yeah, it's just really cool seeing how these guys work together. Flux Channeler. So we got some wide variety of cards in here. And fun mechanics that you could just really test out different things. Really just wet your feet. So I recommend this for beginners. This thing was great. Not overly complicated. You could take your time. 60 card dice. You could just pit them against each other and not feel bad. And know that you're playing with something that was created with care, which is really awesome. The coolest part of that is that, you know, I'm not playing with cards that Wizards just slaps together because they feel like it's most cost efficient. You're playing with this Shadow Strike, a bunch of ninjas with ninjutsu that pop in and out of the field, which is really cool. So yeah, you're playing with handcrafted products here, not some suit and tie product that I think is best for the company. So again, no real value in these except play value, which is just so phenomenal. So you got swamps, different kinds of swamps, so that's just great. I don't know if they pick them, hand pick them. Twisted Reflections, just a bunch of common cards. Uncommons. I'm not sure if I see too many rares. I think I've seen like one mythic somewhere. So yeah, just really cool. So this is just built around ninjas, which is really cool. So they'll pop in and out of the battlefield. So yeah, absolutely stellar product. These battle decks. Changeling Outcast. And I'm not even sure like which ones are newer and which ones are older, which is kind of the fun of these. Like, you just pick them up and it's just like, wow, go at it, have fun. And it's like old school, so it's like you have an engine that you're trying to build and just build on that mechanic. It really reminds me of Pokemon themed decks. It is the same price point too, probably a little cheaper. But these are definitely just great fun to be had. I think anybody could just pick it up and get back into the game. Not many in the way of Planeswalkers, which is totally fine. That's a second. Oh, shoot. Okay, this was ninjas. That goes there. Neat little package. Did not expect this. Got our Growbots. Got a lot of proliferation in this one. Put this away. Yeah, so again, sorry this is such a random video. I just felt like this was a good video to show off some of our new Magic stuff. Oops. Little foam spacer. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm ready to actually get into opening Magic booster packs, just because I don't think I'll be able to tell of what's good in there and what's not. Again, I just want to try to pay respects to Magic. Genesis Rampage, we didn't play with that one. There was one more, Spider Spawn Links. Yeah, this was a fun one. I showed it off to my friend that plays Magic. He plays Commander, a lot of Commander, and he just laughed at these, but you know, I had fun with it. You got your big attacker, your Night Howlers, you got Satyr Wayfinders. Just things to really get things back into your graveyard. And just really mill the crap out of your own deck. So things with flashback, you can just cast these from your graveyard. Mill the crap out of your deck, get creatures in there. Things that throw other cards from your library into the graveyard. And then once you got a bunch in there, you could just slap down one of the 4 Spiderling spawnings in there, and you'll have 16 to 20 different 1/1 tokens, 1/2 tokens thrown onto the field. So it's cool. I'm sure there are other cards that do it better nowadays, but this is just a fun, you know, deck that was put together. So there's 4 copies of that. Again, more guild gates in this thing. Come in tapped. I'm pretty sure that's why they suck, is because they come in tapped, which is kind of annoying. But I don't know. It's still fun. You get your health back with that one. So that's another good one with the Spider Spawnings. I feel like those 2 are the main headliners of this deck. And this Night Howler is your main attacker, your big creature for the deck. So yeah, that's well, I guess we got one more deck to just quickly show off, which is the green deck. So yeah, we have a lot of fun with this. Highly recommended. As you know, I'm just a casual gamer. I just like to collect eclectic stuff. Just a bunch of random crap. And they even throw stickers in there. Cute little stickers. Awesome stuff. Another elf token and a back of this one, it's a beast token. 3/3. Which is actually useful for this deck. Though I think there's a creature in here that casts what is that? An avatar that creates 4/4s. So you've got just attackers. This guy feels weird in this deck, honestly, though. He's kind of just feels like he was slapped in there. But you've got things with yeah, there you go. Turn your forests into creatures. You've got things that just give you tons of extra mana, and then things that give you like this one, which gives you so much mana on a turn, which you can then use to convert into tokens by using aforementioned avatar. So just things, just big old beasts. Draw power. You got forests. You got druids, which give you more mana. Give you more mana if you have more trees on the field, more forests. Just awesome stuff. And then Overrun, which won the game for Jen against the Spider deck. So this was a good one. We took turns playing, and when she played this green deck, she wrecked me with this one. She had like 20 creatures on the field, but I blocked them all with all my spiders, and I could just keep flashbacking them from the graveyard. But then once she pulled this out, she wrecked me. That won the game for her. I had like 40-something health, and then she just threw out all her characters and all her creatures and just threw Overrun on all of them and just trampled all over my face. Kiora. It's the only Planeswalker I've seen so far. And there's the avatar that just brought a ton of 3/3 creatures. I'm assuming that this means you don't have to tap it, and you could just create as many 3/3s as long as you had enough mana in your pool. So that was a nice combo. So yeah, just a bunch of common cards, but still awesome time had with these. Highly recommend these for any casual gamer. Definitely great fun for your casual gamer for the holiday season, so be sure to check those out. Found these at Card Kingdom through Tolarian Community. I tried to support his channel, so I bought through his channel. But yeah, definitely plan on picking up more of these. I'll pick up as many as I can. These things are just great. $10, can't beat it. Alright guys, sorry for the random video, but I had fun with it. Hope you did too. If you like what you see and you want to see more, just a big box of randomness at us, at our channel, make sure you hit that notification bell down below. We do some giveaways on this channel. If you like just regular random content that we get to upload every other day of the week, make sure you like and subscribe. Keep the comments coming down below. It's nice to hear from you guys and let you know your feedback. Until next time, this has been Joseph at the Collector's Domain. Peace out.